Welcome to the Quick Desk. So in this video we are creating a media server with the help of Jellyfin. Jellyfin is a full-fledged media server which is capable of showing you a great interface and also good user controls. I can also show you the official website, Jellyfin. Now we are choosing this one because it is an open source, and we have also alternative of this one, that is Plex server, but that is not open source, so that's why we are just taking this one. And it is very great for the self-hosted things if you wanted to do, and also a great media server again. So just you can see the free software media system. It is very easier to set up. We can just do the setup and we'll do that in this video. Now the thing is, even if you have the Jellyfin server, even after that you need to have the media acquisitions and the content. You should have the content already with you, then you can only upload to the server, and then the Plex, this Jellyfin will show you the user interface to access the media from anywhere. Now this is the first thing, but this content will not be limited to only the Jellyfin server. What we are going to do, suppose this is our Jellyfin server. Now this is kind of just the interface or the UI which will control the media distribution. This is the media server. Okay, we will access that, and also if I'm doing the self-hosting of this one for my home, then I will share the link of this one only. That's it. Now again I repeat, this video is just for the education purpose, and I'm just creating it for showing the infrastructure that I have used recently, and it was very great and fascinating for me. Now I'm saying it is only for educational purpose because you should have the media acquisition, as I said earlier. I mean, just don't use it for proper piracy or anything bad. That's not a good practice. So yeah, let's just focus. Now the thing is, what we're gonna do, we will use you can say a search engine that is for our searching the movies, and we'll search for it. Then it will get you can say a link to those movies, then a download client. So there will be a download client. So there is a one component here as well, so it is for indexing. Now it will do the indexing also, the search engine, and after that if it got the link, then it will send it to the download client and it will download the movie. Then again after downloading, there will be indexing for this one. So the movie will be arranged on this media server automatically, so we don't have to do anything manual or any intervention. Now the limitation, again, you can get most of the movies but not all the movies. So let's begin. We have a server already running. We are using EC2 for this one, and this is Amazon Linux 2023. You can also use the Ubuntu server. We'll use the Docker. Obviously Docker is our favorite to do these kind of deployments. I have already installed the Docker on it. I can show you. Let me just go to the root and Docker PS. Okay, you can see the Docker is already installed. I can use the Docker version. Now you also need the Docker compose on it. I will also provide the link of the documentation for the installation of all the requirements and also the stack that I will be using. So I'll provide all the documentation to that. Let me just go and create a folder that we call as maybe media or something. Yep. And go into the media. Now we will be having a Docker compose.pl. First of all, just write services. Okay, and we'll use the Jellyfin first. Okay, sorry, the Jellyfin, then the image. And for the image, I have the image name already with me, but I'm just using the latest one. For your use case, make sure to use a proper specific version. So I'm just using Jellyfin. It will just automatically get the latest for us. And then the container name, it's good to put the container name. go to container name Jellyfin, and the thing is volumes. So for the volumes, we are just using the opt and Jellyfin, then config, and we will point this as the config inside the container. Second will be the same, opt Jellyfin cache, okay, and then cache. My bad, need to put this one here as well, okay. And third, which is very important, is the data directory. So I'm just using the data directory. This plays a very significant role. I will tell you later, or you will also understand this with the later section. And now the network mode, I'm using the network mode as host mode because I just need it fast. Now there are multiple network modes for a Docker. By default it will create the bridge network, but I don't want to use it right now. We'll just use the host network. And what should I put? Okay, the restart policy also. Restart, and now let's just stop. Okay. Now don't you worry guys, I will put the compose file in the, I think, in the documentation of the GitHub again. I'll put the link in the description as well. So let's just spin up this one. And before that we have to create these folders. Okay, so mkdir-p can use this config, and if you want to create multiple folders then you can just use this one. Sorry. Okay, it will just create this, and I think I have the data already. Data. Okay, I don't have the data folder. Let's check. Okay, I don't have the data folder. It's fine. Let me create one. We are good to go. Now again the media and Docker compose -d, or we can just see what's the process is going on. So one thing I wanted to tell you, that I'm using the Amazon Linux 2023, that's why I'm using the docker-compose. Sometimes you have to use this way without the hyphen. So but I will, if I will run this one here, it will not work. So for me it is docker-compose. Okay, my bad. The container name, it's better to put it this way. We can see the main startup is complete. Let's just go to the IP of this one. My public IP is this one, and for the Jellyfin, the port is 8096. Make sure to open this port on the security group. I have already opened it, and I mean the whitelisted it, but I have not shown that in the video. And the port is the HTTP port. I mean the protocol is HTTP. I'll just go to this site. We have to just wait. Okay, our beautiful server is here now. You can change the name of the server. Right now I'm just keeping it as TQD's Sydney, right? Let's go next. Username, this is the super admin user. Make sure to remember this, and I advise you to write it down somewhere else. Right now I'm just putting a very hard password. You should that 1 to 3. You should wait 1 to 3. Next. And I will tell you for this one later. Next. The language is fine. Next. Can just put next. And done. Finish. Okay, just enter the root and very hard password that I have kept. Okay, that looks so boring. I mean, we don't have any media. It's fine here, right? So what can I do? I can just go to the, sorry, not this one. Go to here and settings. You can see there's a lot of things. So basically I haven't changed anything. I just created a folder named as movies inside the data. Okay, I can show you the folder again here. You see data slash movies, right? Okay, even if I go to dashboard again, let me go to the home page. Okay, here again nothing, so it's boring, right? Now we need to spin up some other stack, other containers as well, that will index and search for the movies and also download the movies and then index those movies inside our Jellyfin, right? Now this is the one that I was mentioning a little bit earlier, that I have just created a movies directory here, and I did the compose-d this time because I have to stop that container again and again, so it's fine. Now let's do the docker ps. You can see the Jellyfin container is running, right? Now we have to put the application known as Prowlarr, which will index the movies. Put this one as well here. So again, vim docker compose-i.yaml Jellyfin. We'll call as Prowlarr. Image. The name of the image will be from the Linux server. Now the container name again. Container name. Let's keep it as same, and volumes. Right. For this, we don't need much more. We just need this one, and you can just directly point to the config. That's fine. And the now the ports, I will keep the ports as the default port for this is 9696, so I will just use the default for now. For your use case, you should change the default port. Now I put the port and also the restart policy. It's better to put the restart policy, but it's up to your use case. Let's start. Right. Okay, you can skip the network mode, it will handle it. Now let's spin up this one as well. So if I do docker compose up, let's see what happens. Okay, let's try to open this URL in the browser. So new tab here and the public IP. The port is 9696 as mentioned in the compose file as well. I repeat again, make sure to open the port in the security group, otherwise you will just not connect to it. I have already whitelisted that. Now I advise you to change the authentication method to forms login. Now authentication required. Just put a hard password here, the username, and obviously I'm putting a very hard password again. Let me show you. Okay, it's very hard. Saved. You can see no indexer found here. We'll do the setup one by one, but first I'm just trying to complete the stack first. Then I will show you what to do in the setup. Now let's just spin up the other component. Let me stop this again. Yeah, it's just we are doing it. Docker compose. Now new one, and we will call it as the qBittorrent. So it is actually the downloading client. Yes, you heard it right. We are using this thing to download the movies. That's why I said the content you will download, it's not very good thing, but I mean you should not make it public or just distribute everywhere. Just use it for your own purpose or the education purpose maybe, but it's not a good thing to distribute via this thing. It's not, maybe it's not legal, but yeah, you are getting a hint, right? So let me define the volumes as well. Now volumes here as well are very necessary. We'll put the data again here, data.
and opt torrent config, right? And the ports for this one 80 80 80. So 88 is the port for this one at the default. Again, let me copy the restart policy with this one. Right, save, docker compose up, and -d this time because this was the last component that we will be running, so that's fine. Docker ps for checking the states. Okay, we have all the containers running, and one thing you need to check is the logs for this one. You can just put this one here, right? Because you will get the temporary password from here. We are having this one as the username and this is the password. Just copy this one. This is only necessary for the qBittorrent and admin. We can see this is properly running. Let me copy the IP again. T 80. Okay, what was that? The password is admin. Sorry, the username was admin and the password is, I have copied it. Google. Okay, we have all the components running, right? The Jellyfin here, indexer or Prowlarr basically, the Radarr which will use to search the movies. This is the downloading client, right? Now we have to connect these components, otherwise it will not work, right? You can see, let's set up the qBittorrent first. We have a very important thing here. We'll separate the downloads by using the directories. So one will be the incomplete for the incomplete downloads, and other we will call as complete for the complete downloads, right? Okay, one more thing to go. So here we go back to docker ps, right? Now slash data cd slash data, I mean we have the movies here only. Now for the torrent thing we have to create some folders here which is necessary, otherwise it will not able to index our movies properly. So we need to create two folders, -p, and we put the -p here, and here I will just create this one, and we have to make two folders. One is for the complete, right? Let's just go to the browser section again, go to the downloads, and here just search for the default save path, right? We need to change this one. So for the default path it will be data and then torrents. Okay, and you can see we are getting the suggestion here, right? If we don't make the path on the server, then we will not be able to save this one. So the default save path will be complete, and the incomplete need to tick this one and as data and torrents and then incomplete. Yeah, it is fine. Save, and that's it. We are good to go with the qBittorrent. It will just take a few seconds. Okay, we are good to go. Now we will do the Radarr setup. Go here. Okay, let's log out. Admin, remember the admin, and so it was root, right? Media management, and choose the root folders. So root folders for the movies will be data, movies, and this will be the root folder. Where is the media? We need the media, right? Media should be there, right? Sorry. So go to the data.
So we are on the SSH console again, and what we have done earlier is we have created the movies folder under data, but this is not the correct hierarchy. What we need to do, we need a media folder here, and inside that we can create movies, TV shows, these kind of things. So I can just create
mkdir, and then the media and ls. I can just move the movies to the media, and if I check inside the media, it's fine, right? Now it's all good. Let's just go back to the browser section again. Root folder, then data, media, movies, and okay, we can see the folder here. That's 95.3 gigs free storage here. Now one thing, you can get the error here that the folder is not writable by abc or something like that. Then you can just modify your system permissions. I will tell you the exact permission later, but right now I have kept it on the server. It's 777, which was not very good, but yeah, you should put a very proper permission to the folders here. We are good with the Radarr as well. Now we need to change the download clients, so click on download clients, add, and here just search for the qBittorrent, this one. Okay, name is fine. Now the host, we need to change this one. Now all the Docker containers are running in the same Docker compose files. That's why it will able to resolve it by the name only. But in your case, if you are doing the setup on multiple servers, then you should put the IP here. I'll just put the name of my Docker container, which was qBittorrent again, because I have kept the components with the same names, right? Like qBittorrent is for the qBittorrent and Radarr for the Radarr. Now port is 8080, we will just use it, and the password is admin, I think, right? For the qBittorrent, and the password was saved. Try to test it. Okay, it is good. If it is not reachable or something is wrong, then suppose like this one, if I test it out, then it will say okay, it's bad. And if I go this one, right, even if I say 3, right, it's bad because it's not able to connect, and I can just use this one. Okay, it's good to go. We can just save the client. Okay, so our download client is ready. Now the thing is, you should enable the hard links. That is important because it will use the hard link instead of copying, which will make our server very fast. So just go to the media management, and you will not see the options here. Just go to advanced settings, go down, and you will see this one, importing. Use hard link instead of copy. This is very important. You should make this on. Okay, now hide settings, and we are good. Okay, we are having 2 warnings here. So obviously it is saying that indexers are not available, so we'll just set up the indexers next one. So that is on the Prowlarr. Now on the Prowlarr, just click on indexers, add new indexer, and you need to search the indexers here. You have to test which ones are valid for you. I can click here and just select for movies. This way I will get the movies one only. And for the private one, obviously you need the password and username and maybe the API keys, but for the privacy I'm going for public right now. And for the public, not all are available, so some of them I have tested for me, some of them can work for you as well, so I can put which one are working for me. So this is the first one. Let me quickly add some, right? So I will show you one only. So I've clicked on this one, and the base I first of all just test it out. Okay, this is working, then save it. Now I have to connect the apps, so settings, apps, and applications. Now we have the Radarr with us, right? So for the Radarr, we just go down. Okay, this is the port. Now the port is 787, is fine, but the name is this one. Now the API key, which is very necessary. If I even test it out, it will not check it. It will not success. So just go to Radarr again. Go to the settings and general, go down. Here you can see the API key. Copy, and paste it here. Test. It's working. Okay, the Prowlarr URL again be okay, and test. We are good to go. Save. So full sync radar is also available here. Now we have the complete flow here. So we will search here using the radar. Then the Prowlarr will find the index for our movie, and then the qBittorrent or the download client will download that movie, and the radar will again put that movie into the Jellyfin. So we are good to go. Let's go to the Jellyfin again and movies. Again, I can show you I don't have any movie here. Okay, I can search. We go to discover, right? Okay, as you can see, everything's working. Let's download this one, and here you can choose any quality profile. Right now, let me just click on any, but whatever is available. Let the movie. Okay, it is doing the processing release. Complete server for one movie, one repo downloads. Downloaded, I mean. And let's just wait. See if it is doing something. Okay, in the activity, you can see the queue. It is downloading, and 1 hour or something is left. It depends on the index and the quality that it is getting. So if I click on this one, see how big it is. Okay, I can go to my qBittorrent. I can see it is here as well. The speed is very low, but yeah, it's downloading, right? So I'll just wait. Okay, you can see. Oh, okay, it is 100% complete. I mean, when I started the video, zoomed the video, it was on 98 or 97, but yeah. Okay, it is completed. It is seeding, right? Now if I go here, okay, to refresh this one, says missing and downloading. It's in the queue. Okay, the time left something. The 1000 days. Oh my god. Okay, it will take some time. Yeah, we hope. If I refresh. Okay, nothing is here. In the queue, we still have this. For the movies, refresh again. Where's the movie, guys? If we go to the home page, okay, we can see the movie here, right? Obviously, I will not play this one. You can see it's the same that we have downloaded from here. 1080p, the YT.connection. It's the same, right? Yeah, it's downloaded. I can play for maybe some seconds. Okay, that's all. So in this way I can just download a new movie again if I wanted to. So that was all. And as the end session, I'm again telling you guys not to use this for distributing the content, because that will not be a legal thing until unless you are just keeping it up to yourself. And I have created this video just to show the setup and for the infrastructure. I don't want to do any promotions of these movies or anything, right? Okay, that was all.